Hello,
What up,
everyone.
y'all? What up? What up?
We are here once again
Once again.
to do the thing that we like to do, which is talk about movies and search. Mostly movies.
Mostly movies, mostly movies. But, dibble and dabble in the little TV series and theories and all that good stuff.
Yep, that's what we do here on Two Snaps in a Circle. We
On a
just like to, talk about the vibes in the films.
Because the vibes are brongeth.
Oh yeah. So how are you doing today?
Pretty cool, it's Thursday, pre-Friday, you know. Fridays always feel good. I feel like although I'm out of the whole 9 to 5 corporate world, right? I mean, I never was in a corporate world, but like the 9 to 5, how it goes. Fridays always, it's just still something about Thursdays and the day before the day before the weekend starts. Still just something about that Thursday, Friday just still gets me super excited for the weekend. I can't explain it. Like I could actually do most of my work on a Thursday and Friday and take like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, which is something I had never been used to, and still feel like, yes, it's fucking Friday. Like, I don't know. I think it's because everybody else is off too. Like, everybody else that I know is like actually available. Like, I spend the early weeks like by myself or with a couple of friends that I know. Like, everybody else is not off into the weekend. But I'm good though. How about yourself? How about
I
you?
am doing pretty good.
This-
You know, just chilling.
Yeah. It's
Just
the
chilling.
holiday season.
Yes, it is. And we're almost there.
Yes. Oh my God. My favorite meme right now is Christmas is next Saturday and everybody gives still at the store.
But
I
no,
see.
some people gonna actually be trying to go out and get them gifts that's still at the store.
I don't know. I might have to
Oh
just go to the
man.
bank and just get money and just put envelopes and make cards and just tell people like I love you.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Go get what you want. Go get what
mm-mm.
you need. What up though, Aaron? He was sleeping on a brewski.
Yes.
Man. Right, we can drink a beer on the show, and I haven't drank a beer on the show in a minute. Y'all, last minute shopping is what I everything I do is last minute. But Christmas always. I have one gift, and the only reason I have the one gift is because I was late on giving it for the person's birthday. So now it's become a Christmas gift.
No comment.
Hey man, I'm just gonna blame everything on the pandemic. We're in the middle of a pandemic. What is everybody has COVID? What am I supposed to
Your
do?
ass didn't even have to leave the house. You could have put a whole bunch of shit in your Amazon cart and been done in one swoop. Whoosh!
Ooh, it's true.
And had it in 2 days.
It's true. It's true. That is incredibly true.
Oh, that's
It is the
funny.
season for real, for
Oh my goodness. So I am Chevy the Superstar,
real. And I'm Toya.
and this is Two Snaps in the Circle, where
Mm.
we give you the movie news that you can use.
And the movie reviews you can't refuse.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Aaron, are you done Christmas shopping?
Right. What you get, Parker? What you get, Parker?
Unless she's sitting next to you. She might be sitting next
Mm-hmm.
to
At that age where you can't mention the TOYS's.
you.
You
She
gotta
just gonna
spell
start
stuff out.
saying it out loud and Stacy gonna be like, what? And she be like, did you say something about parking get in front of her? Because she just keeps saying Paw Patrol scooter. Paw
Uh-huh.
Patrol scooter.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Just straight up.
Oh man. Uh she watching TV and eating a
Oh, she
popsicle.
good. She living a life.
Oh yeah, she living her best child life.
Oh, period.
I know she got a Paw Patrol scooter. That's the only thing Stacey said she asked for out of her mouth.
Wow, that's so what the beauty of like I just remember the circling things in the magazines and just like oh my god and making the Christmas list and whew, mm, wow. Just it was such a good time. It was such a good time. I have to say I'm a bit envious of these kids because me and my brother were discussing like yeah, we ain't got, I don't care what I don't want anything for Christmas. I don't really care. To think that we go from that saying like this is what I want, circling stuff, making lists, sending letters to Santa, and now you just get grown and you be like, I mean, there's anything you do, you can pay my bills.
But see, that's the thing. The last 2 weeks, I've been walking past stuff like, oh, I need some more. Damn, I should have asked for that for Christmas. Or, oh, I need, or damn, I should have asked for that for Christmas. Oh, I should buy. Damn, I should have asked for that for Christmas.
This is true.
Yeah.
She didn't ask for many toys this year, so shopping was easy. That's what's up. That's what's up. Wonderful. Hey, hey, who is this?
What's
Maka
up,
Zombie?
zombie?
What up,
What's
though? Oh, I like this
up?
emote. That's cute.
What is that?
It's
Oh, it's
like
like a lady like,
a little
ah!
girl like with the little symmetrical doing stuff. They gonna be late. Look, one of my friends was like,
Oh, that's a smile.
okay, now. One of my friends was talking about like Jan 1st, y'all be getting y'all stuff in the new year. I was like, start new traditions. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's start new traditions. You know the reason I'm promoting it.
That's a cop out.
That's what I'm saying. You know why I'm promoting it. Only one reason.
Wait, so tell me more about these emojis.
I know.
Who made them? Do you know their name? Because who is the name? Is they yours? Did you make them? Or did somebody else make them? Because I like them. They cute.
Because I forgot. If I get one with a little afro, period.
She cute. I like it. Okay. Well, that's a great segue because today we are talking about a Christmas story, which is a story about a little boy who wants a specific gift for Christmas.
Yep.
So, you know. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she okay.
Let's put that up. Support her because yes.
Yeah, them is cute
Those are some
emojis.
cute. Let's let the people see the cute emojis.
Yeah, they cute.
So
I like that one.
So no.
Actually, I like the shocked face one. It's like, oh, but it could be like, oh, but it could be like, oh, like
movie news.
Oh man! Oh, look at those!
These are so cute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the last one is like Freakazoid.
Let's go. That totally is Freakazoid. I love it.
Oh,
yes.
wow,
Well, shout out to you,
emojis.
Pixie Poo.
All right, y'all. So I got some movie news for y'all today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anybody who's not subscribed to would like to subscribe. I actually added some emotes that y'all can use as well. If y'all want to subscribe, you know, it's free if you got an Amazon Prime account. So, you know, you can check that out. I did update that. So now you can drop movie news in the chat if you want.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do have some movie news for you guys. Let me just get it together here. Okay. I'm about ready. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, movie news. Yeah. Now, are you drinking a cold drink in there or a hot drink?
There's a cold drink here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, the first trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie dropped, and everyone is coming back. And we have the Knuckles played by Idris Elba has been revealed. It looks amazing. It feels
does look
great.
really good.
Made me happy.
Thank you.
And it comes out on April 8th in theaters only.
They say you gonna have to come out and see this one, baby.
Oh, and them kids don't go.
We know.
Yeah, he does sound really good as Knuckles.
Yeah, it's kind of dope. Like I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. I was like, oh, okay, Idris.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can talking to Erin about her
Yeah,
what she just the comment she just made. Like you can get really into mugs. Like
yeah, I have several. I have
like
several.
so many mugs. It's not even funny.
Yes, it's wild. I have a lot of them too.
Like collector's item.
Trailer for they put out a teaser trailer, but this was a more in-depth trailer that came out for the Halo series that's
Mhm.
coming to Paramount in 2022. That dropped this week as well. First trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore dropped on Monday. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's just like one of those things where you're just excited because you're like it's something, but you don't know what the story is and what's going on.
And I tried to watch Fantastic Beasts online the other day, but none of the movies are available. You have to rent them. And I was
Hmm.
scared too because I was like, is this gonna be spiders in these? Because that man got a little bug on his shoulder or something. And I don't know what that is. And I don't know if I should really dive into that yet. I'm gonna have to ask some questions first. Because I don't want to be terrified again
Yeah,
by spiders
yeah, it's a
because
lot. It's a lot. It's
that's a
definitely a
lot.
lot.
Okay, I was on TikTok and I came across an edited version where he says, "Don't it look like I need your power?"
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
That's
That's
yeah.
pretty good. Oh man. Okay, trailer for The Now, starring Dave Franco, O'Shea Jackson
Mm,
Jr., Alyssa Milano, and Bill Murray.
really?
Yeah, she about to be in something. Oh, I didn't put that in here. But she about to be in another movie too. It's gonna be on Netflix. I forgot all about that
Nice.
movie.
Well, let me
But it's
check
gonna
that
be
out.
she's starring in that one. She's the main character. But it's a movie about a novelist whose sister gets killed, and it's like a murder mystery, and she like writes like murder mystery books, and it's just a
Oh,
yeah. So that's that movie. Don't know the name of it.
got it.
Forgot to
Okay.
put it in movie news,
Okay.
but
Okay.
it looks
Okay. Okay.
good. And Alyssa Milano is looking real, white don't crack. You know what I'm saying? She looking real like okay.
Italians don't. I don't know if she's Italian or not, but
uh, and this movie with Dave Franco is going to be a wild ride, and it's actually produced, or the house that is coming from is Roku. I didn't know they have a
oh,
movie studio, but
okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's
So
go Roku.
yeah,
Roku, y'all make TVs. Y'all can make movies too.
that's pretty good. Resident Alien returns with a new season on January 26th on Sci-Fi. Oh my god, I should have watched this today. Damn, they did keep saying on my TV that it was available today. I'm gonna watch that when we get
They
done.
try to tell you.
Yeah, I didn't realize today was the 16th. Um,
Time moves fast.
it really does.
Yes.
The second half of the South Park COVID special premiered today, actually, on Paramount
Ooh.
Plus. The first half was really good. The second half, I believe they're going to show us Butters because we've been trying to figure out where adult Butters is this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I am excited to see what they're going to do with it because the first one was really good.
Yeah.
The creator of, or well, director
Yes.
of Doctor Sleep and Midnight Mass and The Hauntings on Hill House and Other Houses. Mike
Mm-hmm.
Flanagan is adapting Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher for Netflix.
Oh. Okay now. Well
And I didn't
damn.
finish my statement, so that's all you're getting from that. Um, the trailer for Everything Everywhere All at Once dropped this week, starring Michelle. I don't know how you say it. Yo, is that how you say it? Um, she is the mother in Crazy Rich Asians, and
Okay.
also I didn't know this until her birthday that she is a martial arts master, and she has been in
Really?
Jackie Chan movies forever, uh, and
Look
many
at the
other
depth of
movies.
her.
Yes, like I had no idea, and that's why when she was in that Gunpowder Milkshake movie, I was like, "What the hell is she gonna be doing in there?"
Yeah.
And she was whooping ass in there. And then on her birthday, you know how IMDb does those like um montages of a person's career on their birthday, and they show a whole bunch of different movies that they
Mhm.
were in, and they show her career from like when she was young until now, and the majority of the films that she has been in, like she's like in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, doing all the moves and stuff. Like she is, and in this
Wow.
movie, she is whooping ass
Well,
too.
let's go.
I had no idea at all. But that comes out on March 25th. It's basically a alternate universe world
Mhm,
where
mhm.
there are several different versions of her. Kind of like a, well, they keep calling it a multiverse in the film, so it's a multiverse movie about a woman who is different people in different worlds, and they kind of all come collide.
Yeah.
And it looks really good. And I think for people who don't understand like a Marvel universe, this is like a one movie shot that hopefully, if it's done well, can kind of maybe get people to jump into Marvel
Okay,
and check it out. Hopefully.
okay. I like the
Um,
sound of that. I like the sound of that.
is that is it like that Jet Li movie? Which Jet Li movie? The one where he was going back in time or something? I don't know. Because I ain't never seen that Jet Li movie. I don't think I wanted to see that one. I was always partial to Jet Li because I'm a a John Claude Van Damme fan. So
Interesting. It's interesting that those are the two you put up against each other. I thought you were gonna maybe say something like Jackie Chan or something like that.
uh Jet Li could never be Jackie Chan.
No,
Never.
definitely, most definitely. Oh, the one where he has to kill alternate versions of himself. The one.
Oh, that one.
I
I
like
have
that.
seen the one.
Yeah, the one. That's
I have
that's
seen the
that's my
one.
favorite and only
No,
like
she ain't killing. I think she's supposed to be like the key and the savior of the universes. And if
mm,
she doesn't do whatever it is that she's supposed to do, I guess the worlds are gonna like implode on each other or something like that. Kind of like what happened in Loki. Um,
mm.
or maybe her world is the world that's keeping the worlds in back. I think it's basically everything that we learned in Loki about the TVA. It's just in a different universe with a different
Makes sense.
character and a different story. She basically gonna be like Kang the Conqueror, but maybe not a bad guy.
Okay.
Um,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The teaser trailer for the break unbearable weight of massive talent, starring Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage, as well
Nick
as
Cage.
the man who played the
So good.
Mandalorian. I can't think what his name. Pedro Pascal is playing his number one fan who hires him to come
So
and do whatever, and he needs the money, so he goes. And it's this weird, funny, like, he's good for playing a character of himself,
good.
but
Mhm.
this is gonna be good because at least
Oh,
he
it's gonna be
talking.
so good. You weren't joking. It is really
Yeah,
good.
at least he talking in this one. Uh,
Right. Say something, Nick.
uh trailer dropped today for The Lost City, starring Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, and Daniel Radcliffe. It will
What an
be in theaters.
interesting cast of folk. Like,
Yeah. And I actually watched Free Guy the other day,
oh, I can't
and
wait to watch that.
I don't want to spoil it. I
Yeah,
don't want
please.
to spoil
Yeah,
it.
don't spoil it. Yeah, I want to. I can't wait to see it when I saw it on. I saw it on your IG that it's gonna be on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, I didn't write that down either. I forgot. Yeah, Free Guy gonna be on Disney Plus on February something.
23rd.
I think something like that.
Mhm.
The Lost City is about a romance novelist who is stuck in a rut, and she gets taken on an adventure based off one of her stories because Daniel Radcliffe believes that the place that she's talking about in her books is real.
Hmm.
So, and it becomes a thing. But it comes in theaters on March 25th.
Ooh.
A trailer for Minions: The Rise of Gru dropped today as well, and it will be in theaters on July 1st.
They are setting up the first quarter, baby.
They really are. Reboot for Kick-Ass movie has been confirmed.
That's the shit I like to hear.
Yeah, because that movie was good.
I freaking love Kick-Ass.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Both of them. But I mean, the first one is
I
fire.
don't know if I've seen the second one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, second one is not. It is the second one, right? Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, there's a Kick-Ass. Yeah, there's a Kick-Ass too.
Okay.
I believe.
They have begun filming Kingsman 3. It will be in theaters in September of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Taron Egerton is returning as Eggsy.
Nice.
Disney is rebooting Zorro in a TV show, and Wilver Valderrama I can't never say his name right. That is all ran together. Will play Zorro. Y'all know who he is. He dated
Your
Demi
mama
Lovato,
and your mama.
Yeah, and I Say Good Day. Dang, why do people be calling me? And that was Tanya.
Don't
What
they
is she
know?
on?
Don't they know?
Call
No.
her back. Okay. It's a lot of first looks coming out this week as well.
This is the time of the year for that.
Of Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway's film, TV show.
Oh,
Maybe.
Okay.
Called We Crashed. It's gonna be on Apple TV.
All right.
The first photos from the final season of Killing Eve dropped today. Gave me so much life. 6 Feet Under reboot is in early development at HBO.
Let's go.
Raising Dion season 2 will premiere on February 1st on Netflix. Sci-fi original Bring It On, Cheer or Die gets its own horror movie franchise. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Goonies TV show is coming to Disney Plus.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'd watch that. I love the Goonies.
I'm not partial to it. Megan Thee Stallion signed a first look deal with Netflix. Under the deal, Megan will create and produce content for the streaming service, including TV series and other projects. And trailer dropped today for How I Met Your Father, starring Hilary Duff. It will be exclusive to Hulu.
Okay, the Duff is back.
Yeah, she back since they shelved the reboot of the Lizzie McGuire show. Mm-hmm. She ain't got some work elsewhere.
I don't blame her.
I didn't watch How I Met Your Mother, so I'm gonna ask Devin what he think about the trailer to see if he like it, because he loves How I Met Your Mother.
I've heard nothing good but good things about it. Like very like your classic, like the things that it has a huge cult following. To my understanding, kind of like The Office, Community, or not Community, Parks and Rec, so
yeah,
that good classic white comedy. The Sons of Judd Apatow.
Patiently waiting for Spider-Man news. I am off of Spider-Man news right now.
Trying not to get
the news is too. That's the news I can refuse. It's too damn much. Spider-Man he want to take a break from acting so he can start a family. He about to try to wife down Zendaya. What else? Tom Holland don't want Spider-Man to have no sex scenes with Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy or whomever the characters are. What else? Oh, today Sony had to pull leaked footage from the internet because it was several things leaked this morning that was online that people could see. So that's that news. What else? Spider-Man has received a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There you go.
Got it.
You got it. The whole movie.
I got it. I just don't want to talk about it.
You refuse.
I'm
I
refusing
refuse.
to talk about that news.
You ain't getting that one out your girl. It's your girl not telling you about.
So that was the
Spider-Man.
movie news, movie news, movie news. I had to do it Spider-Man because
Watch out! Here goes the movie news. Yeah.
I had to do it Spider-Man like because there you go.
Oh man, damn. Well, damn.
I did
Yo,
that part very angrily.
you did. You did. Well, if you want to hear it, God damn it. Let me tell you.
Between Tom Holland and the
Mm.
intranets, I'm about to lose my dang on mind.
For real, for real. If I see one more YouTube compilation of Zendaya and Tom Holland being cute for 5 minutes straight, I'm just gonna scream. I'm gonna scream.
But it was cute when she put her hand in his hair when they was on the red carpet. That
It
was so
is,
cute.
and it was cute when she like was trying to fix her dress and he moved in front of her like.
But he got some flat ass lips. I was zooming in looking at his lips, baby.
Mm,
Ain't no
mm,
lip
mm,
there.
mm.
It's just
Eh,
flat.
so,
He seemed like he a nice guy though.
he most likely is, and that accent is,
More the news. When he was at the premiere, he was so touched by the fans that he started crying.
Did he?
He did. Precious.
The precious. Nah, it's really not. That's gonna be in my YouTube algorithm because I'm talking about it. You can't refuse. You can't refuse. You can't. You can't refuse.
While we're here, though,
Yes.
everybody, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
2 snaps.
Today, I am announcing the winner of the prize of people who subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
They will be able to choose between. Oh my God. One.
Little holiday Groot. Little holiday Thor. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see.
Or yes. This one. And the winner I pick is Bashweiser.
Yes! I would never get that hype like it's me. Shout out to you, Bashweiser, one of our day ones, always been super supportive and in fact, GG's. In fact, she just finished her last paper to receive her master's. So she will be so happy. I think she'll be so happy to find out this information. It'll just brighten up the rest of her week.
Well, wonderful.
So
congratulations
to you, Bash.
And thank you for your support.
And thank you for your continuous support. We love you, girl.
But yeah, go do that. And then
yes,
maybe next time you can win.
Maybe next time it will be you. You don't want to miss out on these amazing stickers, these great Funko prizes, and sometimes they're exclusive stuff. Like, I mean, look, man, we live in an age where you got to keep hold of this stuff. Don't play. Because one day.
Correct.
It may be worth a little something. My nephew still keep trying to open up my LeBron James toy. I'll be like, no, it's not. It's a statue. We don't play with it.
She's gonna get this sticker as well.
Yes,
exclusive. All right, let's get into it.
As I sip from my poetry, Ralph, A Christmas Story mug. That is the movie that we are speaking about today. I speak like this because it is one of my favorite Christmas films, and it is just absolutely hilarious, and I can quote it, and oh my God, it's just my fave. But if you don't know anything about A Christmas Story, goes a little something like this. It was, although it's what do they call it when you like it's set in another time? it is actually it was made in 1983, but it's set in the 1940s. A young boy named Ralphie attempts to convince his parents, his teacher, and Santa that a Red Ryder BB gun really is the perfect Christmas gift. Directed by Bob Clark. Some amazing writers on here: Bob Clark, Lee Brown, Gene Shepard, and this is based on the novel "On God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash." Wow, didn't know that. Starring Peter Billingsley, Melinda Dillon, and Darren McGavin. Some of these names may not ring a bell for you, but I tell you right now, I'll never forget Ralphie's face. The young Ralphie, I'll never forget that face. His dad is my absolute favorite, the old man, and just a classic film. If you ever seen TNT, they play this for 24 to 48 hours straight, Christmas Eve throughout Christmas Day. And oh my God, it's just an event. It's an event. It's an event. That's all I can say. I just have nothing but good things to say about this movie. Absolutely love it. I know that we're supposed to say that to the end, but I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. I'm about to just let you know right now. Period. Poo. So so if you missed our IG live, we talked about this a little bit and we did some trivia and we spoke about it. And Chevy made the comment of, what did you make the comment of? You've never really watched this movie before.
No, it's not that. I'm not partial to it.
Got it.
It's not a freak. I mean, I can't say it's not a frequenter because it comes on one day a year for 24 hours.
Exactly.
But I can't say that it's not a favorite of mine.
Got it. That's what it was. Okay. So of course, in my eyes, I'm like, let's like obviously I knew you watching it one time and reviewing it is not gonna make it your favorite. That's not how you work at all.
I have my parts that I like, but
yes, but I'm super excited to discuss it. And I mean, what makes this movie special is that it's narrated by the older Ralphie, and it's all of these miniature stories that build up to one of the most best Christmases that he's ever had, because as we know, some of us remember like that. We remember that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we got people going off in the chat about all the classic things about this film that just like you can't, bruh. I can't get up. So yeah, like where you want to just start from the beginning? Or is there anything that you'd like to like preface this review with, or you want to just hop right into it?
No, we can go right into the thing and
all
do
right.
the thing.
So as I said, like this movie, it's a bunch of vignettes, may I say, like, I'll say like film talk for a bunch of like small stories that it's not that they don't connect, but it transitions from one point to another. So it just kind of opens up on a wintry day, a house. No, I'm lying. It opens up like Christmassy vibes, showing you the outside of Christmas. It's like narration of Ralphie as older, just talking about like that week building up, those couple of days building up before Christmas. And then we're just introduced to our coworker, which is coworker, because I'm reading I just read the comment over there. Hold on, I have to put this up. The bunny. I want that thing. I want that damn onesie. I'm gonna get it one day. I'm going to get it one day.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. So we open up. I've seen this movie so many times that it's like it all just like runs. It doesn't matter how fresh it's on my mind. It all runs like. I remember so many different parts like this before this and that before that. But either way, we're introduced to Ralphie, and I believe he's writing out his list. Is he writing out his list yet? No, he's not writing out his list. That's when he goes to class, right? That's when he goes to class. That's what I'm saying. I'm all over the place with this movie. What this movie open up with? He's in school.
No, he's not in school.
Is he at home?
It opens up with them
Being
going
outside with
downtown
they
and at the
outside
toy
and
store.
yeah, the narrator, well, older Ralphie's talking about the lore of Christmas, and then after that, like, where is he? Did he go back home or is he at school?
Let's see.
I can't remember if he's like walking to school. I'm telling you, this movie is all over the place for me because I've seen it so many
So
times. I just know my favorite part.
he's at the store, all of his friends, everyone in town. He sees the BB gun. Then they show him at home reading a newspaper about the
That's what
BB
it
gun.
is.
And
That's what it
then
is.
he goes downstairs and his mom
And he has
asks him what he wants
breakfast.
for Christmas.
Yes. And because they're talking about the whole big story about the bear at the down the street and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And she asks him what he wants, and then that's when the whole agenda against getting a BB gun starts because you'll shoot your eye out. Nobody wants him to have this because you'll shoot your eye out. And he's saddened, it hurts his feelings, and it's like he's just kind of told, like, why don't you just want like to get like a football or something? And it's just like, sure, he goes along with it, but we all know deep, deep, deep inside, he wants that gun, and that's all he wants, and that's all he'll ever want.
Right. So then it's this montage of him like being a cowboy and shooting the
Those are,
burglars that look like the Sims
yes,
burglars.
they do look like the Sims burglars. They
And
really do.
then, you know, getting the kids ready for school and
You
putting that
introduced
big
to,
ass
oh my god, the infamous, like,
snowsuit, but
yeah, the
that's classic
snowsuit.
snowsuits.
Yo, the arms don't go down. It don't move. It don't move.
And
He gets chased by the bully. Like, we're just introduced to Ralphie's friends and his life and his relationship with his brother and his relationship with his friends, and then obviously relationship with the bully. And yeah, we meet his teacher, and they go to school, and it, like I said, it's just like a bunch of, that's why it's so hard to remember like how this movie goes, because it's just a bunch of small stories, and some of it feels like it's just a loop of the same day over and over until Christmas.
Yeah, watching it this time, that's what I didn't like about the movie. It was
Mhm.
very segmented, and
Yeah.
it was just like, okay, so it's all of a sudden Christmas. We've lived for 4 days in this boy's world, but we
Mhm.
never knew what day it was. We never knew if this was Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday.
No, never.
And
No.
then he finally sees Santa. They never acknowledge the fact that it's Christmas Eve. They never
Yeah.
say it. They
Yeah.
never acknowledge that. And then the next day it's Christmas, and it's like, but he's still asking for Christmas gifts. I don't get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, totally. It is like, that's why I say it's a bunch of vignettes. Like, it's not this continuous story. Like, it's the same day lived over and over again. It's like this continuous loop of between Ralphie and his mission to get this damn gun, and his imagination taking hold, and like the the story of him being the cowboy and saving the day, hilarious. But when he goes blind, that, I don't know why that cracks me up. I think it's just the dramatics from the family. Like, it's just the dramatics of the family. Just be like, oh, we can't believe it. We did this. It's just like, why is this so funny to
So
me?
were they
Like,
trying
it's
to
just a
acknowledge the
hot
fact that they put
mess.
lead in soap back then or something?
Yes,
Okay.
it was a bad thing. Like, they shouldn't have it was, yeah, it was led in something that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
And they were, whenever they said bad words, they used to make them stick soap
They
in their
used to
mouth
clean their
so
mouths
they would
off with
get
soap.
lead poisoning. And usually when you get lead poisoning, you do go blind.
But yeah.
So hey Stacy.
What up, Stacy?
So okay, Flick gets his tongue stuck on the
Triple dog dared. He get triple dog dared, and hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. When you get triple dog dared, you can't take that shit back. You gotta fucking do it. right? Like,
and he leave his friend outside by
oh no,
himself.
don't leave me, don't leave me.
They get they don't get in trouble. Nobody get in trouble.
Nobody gets in trouble. Can we please talk about that? Like, can we please talk about how the teacher, she just kind of what's her damn name?
Now I don't know what the teacher's name is. I did not write that down.
I can't remember her name right now. But it's just wild the way that she just, well, if you know, like kind of on some like, well, if nobody's gonna do anything, but the people who are guilty should know what they did, and that wasn't okay. Miss Shields, like,
Oh, okay, that's her name.
Lord have mercy, like, Miss Shields, do something about it. Do something about it.
But I mean, if she know who did it, how she gonna do something?
They
Because
told
nobody came
somebody
forward,
was. I feel like
and
that
he
one
didn't
girl.
tell
I
either.
feel like that one girl wanted to snitch.
She probably did,
That
but
one girl.
technically, just because somebody dare you, don't mean you have to do it. You could just take the punches.
But Flick wasn't about to take the punches because he was a little bitch boy.
Yeah,
He was
I
a little
mean,
bitch boy.
I don't know. I think he thought he was a hard ass.
Not like it's
I think when you don't take the dare, you more likely to be perceived as a bitch boy than if you do take the dare and it just don't go your way. Because he still did it, and people still gonna say, "Y'all, he really did that shit. Like he really did that shit. Like
with
that
that
boy
telegram.
crazy. He really did that.
With that
Like
telegram.
damn.
With
I don't
that
know why they just didn't get no warm water.
just needed just a warm water. Yes, when he guys poor kid. Like just he had that little wrap around his tongue. I just felt so bad for him. So incredibly bad for him. But the day ends and he goes back home, and the second most important thing in Ralphie's life is listening to the radio for the Orphan Annie's code that, you know, because back then in the 40s they didn't, yeah, I'm stuck. I thought they didn't have many, like, you know, they don't have TV and shit like
Mm-mm.
that. So they listen to the radio for entertainment. And so Orphan Annie gives out this important code. And, you know, if you get it right and you send in the important information. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This code is given every day, and you have to have the special decoder to be able to decode this code that's given. And so Ralphie every day is like I said, the second most important thing is kind of waiting for that. So the first day around, he doesn't have it. It's cool. But we learned their life. We learned that he goes to school. He gets bullied by this one kid, Funkus,
I
Funkus,
don't remember his
something
name
like that.
either.
Funkus, something like that. And our Scott, no, Farkas. He gets teased by Farkas and bullied by Farkas, and he goes home every day, and they, you know, he waits for that, didn't come, goes in the house. His mom makes the same meal every night for dinner, and it's meatloaf and like potatoes and some other shit, right? And we finally like meet his dad and his mom, and we see the dynamic between all them that we've seen in the same in the morning, that she is your classic stay-at-home mom. She takes care of the family, she takes care of everyone but herself. And the dad is your man. He's a man's man. He hates the crazy neighborhood dogs next door. His car is always breaking down. He has a serious cursing problem. No, not the heater, the furnace downstairs is always fucked up. And it's like, this dynamic between the family. It's a classic, you know, like mom and dad, two young boys. The younger brother, he's just like your classic little like baby brother, but kind of a weirdo at the same time. He doesn't like the food. He never eats the food, but the mom has this weird thing with him that she does
Which was
to.
disgusting.
Oh, I hate watching that part. Even when I was younger, I hate watching it. And she like does the little snorking pig thing with him, like to get him to eat.
It was
But
disgusting.
you know, again, we start to get into more conversation about what do you want for Christmas and what's going on. And Ralphie keeps trying to slip in this gun, but it's just not working. But then he realizes, like, oh, like, let me not forget, there's always other opportunities. I could just take these opportunities at this moment. And when he goes to school, he realizes that they can write an essay. He can write an essay. His teacher gives him the opportunity to write an essay. He's like, oh my God, I am going to take this time to write the essay about the gun that I want. I speak passionately about it. I know about it. I've read about it. I've seen it. Like, I know everything I need to know about this gun. So I'm going to speak about that. And I know that she'll love it. In fact, she'll just give me A plus, plus, plus. So that's the thing. Like, Ralphie lives in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, there, you realize with this movie, like, every time he's hit with reality, he's like, nah, there's another way. And this is how I imagine it. And then we get his fantasy points of like all of these different ways of how he can get what he wanted. He's always the fucking star. And so again, we go through the same thing. He leaves school, he gets chased by Farkas and his buddy and teased by his buddy, and then he's back at home. This time around with this, I think this kind of, I don't know, did I skip anything? This time is when the dad gets the infamous
Yeah,
major
because
award.
see, I mean, honestly, you kind of all over the place. But yeah, somewhere in there he does get the lamp from winning the competition.
Yes.
Whatever competition. Because they never specified if it was from the puzzle that he was doing to
Yep.
find the Great American whatever's, or if it was something else
Yeah, I
that he
forget
done.
what it
Because
was.
he kind of reminded me of like a guy who never reached his full potential,
Mm-hmm.
and he would do these, like play the lottery or
Mm-hmm.
do these little things to try to get rich quick, so
Yes.
he could live a different life that he didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And it never really worked out in the
Never
way,
panned out for him.
but he still was optimistic about it in his own way, because he was super proud of that lamp. And
So
his
proud.
wife was,
A
and
major
then he
award.
convinced everybody in town that it was something to be proud about.
Oh, straight up.
And I mean, I
Always.
commended him for that. So
That's why he is my absolute favorite. Like, he is my favorite character in this film. Like, every word that comes out of his mouth is just pure honesty and comes from a place of like I can't even explain it. He's just my fave. Like, I love him. He's my favorite.
if I had to choose a character that was a favorite, I would have to say it was the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was realistic.
Mm-hmm.
She also realized her place, but she had a lot of power, and she knew that she had a lot of sway in the household, and she could control how things went. She still looked to
Yeah.
her husband, but in her own way, she was kind of a protector of the family and keeping it all together. Because I thought it was interesting that when he cussed in front of the father then protect him, but when he got in the fight at school, the mom protected him.
Yep.
And I thought that was interesting, because I always think that that's going to go different when I watch it, but then I watch it and I say, I can't believe his dad didn't let that go, because in that moment it was a oh fuck moment. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was. He fucked up,
But
like,
he technically
royally.
didn't fuck up. The dad did.
Yes.
So it was kind of like, is he gonna blame me for this? Oh fuck, because I didn't do anything wrong. But if I wasn't out here, this wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe that he did that to his son in that moment. But then the mom, it's not like she omitted or didn't tell him about the fight. She
Right.
just didn't make a big deal. And because she is the woman of the house
Mm-hmm.
and she is the disciplinarian, if she didn't make a big deal out of it, he wouldn't have made a big, because she didn't have to take that route when he told her that he cussed. But because she took that route, it went that way. You know what I'm saying? But when she decided to take a different route, she knew her husband would follow her lead, and that protected him in that way. And I just thought it
Yeah.
was interesting that that dynamic was different for him and her in that moment, because I would have thought that the father would have protected him in that moment instead of, telling on him so he get the hammer brought down on him to kind of cover his misdeed.
Yeah. Because he sure did go back in the car and was like, you're not going to believe what your son said. And then, like, the classic thing, man, where you just like, you tell on one of your friends and say that they the one who taught you that shit, instead of being like, I hear it literally every day. So in this movie, dad doesn't curse. He just says, very what's my man's
Very
from Looney Tunes?
that guy.
Dagnabbit.
Yeah.
Dagnabbit. It's just like no real cuss words, but that he's obviously not saying things that children should be hearing. And that's the thing. He didn't say fudge. He said the big one.
Yeah.
The dash, 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 dash. My gosh, I
Right.
love that fucking movie, bro.
I was just like, oh wow. But so he ended up getting a C+ on his paper, and the teacher also reiterates to him that you'll shoot your eye out.
You should try out.
And this was the
That's
day he
two
beat up
strikes.
the bully, because this was the day that the Ovaltine thing happened. Like
Mhm.
everything that he envisioned to go one way went a different way. And when that bully, knocked his glasses off his face, because at that moment we didn't realize that he had broke like several pairs of glasses, and he was on his last leg with that, and he had
Yeah,
just got in trouble for cussing,
for cursing.
and his day was bad, so he lashed out on the bully.
Oh,
I'm sorry, the only part of that movie that always touched me when I watch it is the part where his mama come out there to get him,
that is my favorite part.
and he just busts out
He just busts
crying
out crying.
after,
He literally has to like carry him. She has to carry him because he just like
because he
he said,
fed up.
Ralphie, Ralphie. He said, I was like, oh my gosh,
Because
I
he
love
fed up.
that. He was done, bro. He was done. And you're right. That whole scene of like the way that she breaks through for him and holds him and takes him home and cleans him up, and the whole time, the narration, the thought process of young Ralph, older Ralphie, of the thoughts of when he was younger, him younger self, thinking like, oh my god, she's gonna tell on me, like this is a fucking rap. And when he realized, my mom's more than just, my mom. It's all of those things that you spoke of. She is the woman of the house. She is much smarter and has much more to bring to the table than literally food, pun intended. So, yeah, I absolutely love that moment too, because it really gave some depth to her, because she always seems so stifled throughout the film, where you just never really get to see her blossom, and if she'd get a dig in one way or every once in a while with the dad, because the old man was always trying to get a one up, like, I'm the man of the house, I'm the smartest
Well, she
person
broke that
here,
damn lamp.
Whoo.
I mean, it's just like when she asked him at the beginning of the movie, you trying to win a contest about American you know,
War
I
history, like,
and you talking about somebody's cousin's horse name. That ain't it. That
that
ain't
don't
it, honey.
I don't think that's
That
that don't
don't
correlate.
no.
You correlate. That don't go together.
Yeah, so she broke his lamp
Oh
on
my
purpose, but
god.
by mistake.
Not a
Uh
finger. Not a finger.
and yeah, that was that. So, you know, that we know now, because the next day was Christmas, that Christmas Eve they go to the
Mhm.
Christmas parade. They go see
Yep. Go
Santa. The
see
line for
Santa.
Santa is long.
Hella
Santa
long.
tired. Everybody there. The kids freaking tripping the hell out. They crying. They falling out on the floor. They, just it's a
It's
lot.
just a hot mess.
So,
It really
Ralphie.
encapsulates the whole experience of seeing
And I mean,
Santa.
even today, up until pandemic, when the week of Christmas, week before Christmas, you go to the mall and it's a madhouse.
It's just like that.
Santa's workshop is a madhouse. Still
It's
to
just
this
like
day, it never fails. It never
yes.
damn fails.
It's just like that.
Yeah, it is. It's just like that. So, Ralphie gets his turn with Santa and he freezes.
Oh, I mean, he is given his, again, his mom already told him, you shoot your eye out. He's already been turned down from his teacher, like in real life, not those fantasies. In real life, they have already told him what the deal is. Like, it, it just like he just freezes, nothing to say. So like we said, it's a madhouse. They're trying to get kids out, get them the hell up out of here. Like, oh, that's my out. That's one of my favorite parts, like that that POV, them twisting them around. What do you want for Christmas, little boy? He's just like, uh, come on, kid, it's the line's long. Just like, it is so funny. And he agrees with the football. He agrees to take a
Right.
football for Christmas.
But then he snaps out of it at the last minute and gives that long statement as he
Oh
getting pushed
God.
down the slide. And Santa also confirms, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Kid.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Ho, ho,
Ho
ho, ho, ho,
ho.
ho."
Fucking Ralph. And then his
Ralphie
brother.
just had a
No,
damn meltdown.
no, not Ralphie.
Oh,
His damn
Randy.
brother. Yeah.
Randy.
Randy is
Randy
still
had a
down there because Randy just started
he had a
crying.
meltdown.
He just he went straight into the classic kid where they see the big what do you call it, like the mascot looking individuals, like the kids that love Elmo and Big Bird and Sesame Street, and then they go to
Until they
Sesame
see him
Street
in
on
real
live and
life.
then they be screaming their life away.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had one of those moments.
He
He's
sure
still
did.
down at the end of the slide, which I thought was so dope. Like you climb the stairs to see Santa and then you take a slide down. Like I thought that was like so fly.
And then it was like old school, like no parents. Like you go up there by yourself, you come down by yourself. Like
Yeah.
if you don't make it, we sending you down this damn slide. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's just
Yes.
very
Oh my god, so good, so good. So then, like you said, we finally realized, like, oh, this is the day before Christmas. This is Christmas Eve because you know mom and dad come back. Did you tell Santa what you wanted? They have that look in their eye, like, how it is. When you ask somebody, did you ask for what you want? Do you think he heard you? You think you're gonna get it? Because you know that you got it. And they make their way home. And they put up the tree that day too, right?
I don't remember seeing him put up a tree, but it's possible. I don't remember
No, they
seeing him
put
put
up
up
the
the tree.
tree. No, that was her excuse for basically breaking the lamp because she was putting up the tree, right? Yeah. They had already put up the tree, but they were like chilling. Oh, yeah, no, no, no. They sent them off to bed and then they did the good old parents late night creep, wrapping up gifts overnight.
Yeah. So the kids woke up and they opened their gifts and they opened more gifts and they opened more gifts and they opened more gifts. And I honestly watching that movie for this time, for
Mm-hmm.
this time, you know, you kind of forget that he even asked for a BB gun in this moment. And
Low
for
key.
me anyway, and it was just like,
No, you're
well,
right.
you
Every
know,
time. No, every time you forget, like they open up all the clothes and the socks, and it's because he had been shot down so much, and then they fill it up with so much, like the letdown with the Ovaltine, the decoder, the fight with the bully, like the letdown here now at the parade. Like he's
But
had so he finally had a lot of pieces of the story that had nothing to do with the gun.
but I feel like I don't think he was being let down because I don't think he was asking the right people. He said it
Mm.
to his mom
Yeah.
once. He
Yep.
wrote it in a paper to his teacher.
Yep.
He asked Santa Claus, and we all know Santa Claus can't do nothing for you anyway. But
Correct.
he never actually talked to his dad about it. He never
Mhm.
reiterated that he wanted it. He never. This was a solo mission of delusion that he thought
Yes.
he was gonna get it in the first place because he
Complete.
never really asked for it.
Yeah. He
Not
just
for
kind of
real.
hinted around to it.
Yeah. So that's why it was easy to forget because nobody ever told him he couldn't have it.
Yeah.
They
They
said
just
you will
said you'll
shoot
shoot
your
your
eye
eye
out.
out.
They didn't say it's not possible for you to have it. I just
Mhm.
don't know if you should because you can shoot your eye out. So there was never a moment of confirming or denying or defeat when it came to that gun.
Yep.
It was just like, well, he tripping. I don't even
Mhm.
know what he doing. He asking his teacher to confirm that he should have something that he shouldn't have so he can go tell his mom, see, my teacher said, well, Santa said, but never just straight up, this is what I want. This is what I want. I'm not settling for nothing else. I'll be careful. I'll be responsible. I'll be safe. You can trust me.
Yep.
And that's why I feel like it was easy to forget because it was never confirmed or denied. We never had a moment where it was like, damn, he really not gonna be getting a BB gun. It was more like, damn, Ralphie, why you didn't tell Santa what you wanted? Damn, Ralphie,
Mhm.
why didn't you fight for yourself? Damn,
Yeah.
Ralphie, why are you being so fucking weird, bro? Like you're being so extra about this, but you never actually sat down and actually opened your mouth to say it.
Like,
So
this is
I
what I
think,
want.
yeah, I think it was something easily forgettable because it was never the point of the movie, but it was a point in the movie. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
And that's why after a while he asked for it the
Mhm.
first time, he mentioned it another time, and then he meant because he only asked for it, he only mentions what he wants and how he wants it 3 times in
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Throughout that movie, so much other shit happened that you say, okay, when is Christmas? Like, because what do any of this have to do with him on a BB gun? And because it's not a movie about the BB gun, it's a movie about his crazy adventures with his family.
Mhm.
And just so
Mhm.
happened that same year, he actually got a gift he really wanted.
Yep, he actually won it, and that's what makes it that's what makes it the movie that we all like. For those who love it because it's like, damn. And through all of it, he still actually got the gift that he always wanted. I mean, we are, for most part, most kids know what it feels like, and you remember that Christmas, that one thing that you wanted, and you get it. You ask for it the couple of times you ask for it, or you put it in your list. You tell your parents, you tell your auntie, you tell your grandma. You hoping somebody, like somebody, somebody go hear me out. Somebody go hear me out. So my question to you is, what was the one gift that you have all like? What is your a Christmas story? Like, what is your a Christmas story gift? You always wanted it, and the time you actually got it.
I mean, I'm blessed. So I got a lot
Uh-huh.
of stuff that I wanted. Um, I got a lot of stuff that I wanted. I remember
Yeah.
this one Christmas. Um, I asked for a stereo and a TV, and me and Devin both got 5 disc CD changer
Mm,
stereos. And I
so
had that
fire.
stereo from the time I was like 10 years old until I was leaving for college.
Period.
And I used it, the TV too. Um, but as far as like Christmas, I got what I wanted, and I got a lot of stuff that I didn't want that it was really
Yeah.
cool that I didn't ask for. But I can think of more times that I asked for stuff and didn't get what I wanted than I can. And that's how you know that I'm blessed, because that's what a privileged person would say. They would
Yeah.
say, "Well, I can't tell you the times that I got what I wanted, but I can tell you the times that I didn't."
Yeah.
And that's how I know that I was blessed in that regard. I did get a lot of gifts that I want. And honestly, a lot of that stuff I still have to this day. And
That's
I
wild.
still either have it, used it, kept it.
Mhm.
So, because I used to get a lot of Simpsons stuff for Christmas. I
Mhm.
used to get a lot of video games, toys, stuff like that. Couch Patch Kids, all that stuff that I was into at the time.
Yeah.
But I really used to like ask for like Polly Pockets a lot for Christmas. And
Oh
one
my
year I
God,
got like
Polly
6 Polly
Pockets.
Pockets, but I kept all of that stuff till I was 18 years old and I gave it away to somebody. I kept all my Polly Pockets, I kept all my Barbies, I kept all of that stuff. I would still have it now if
Yeah.
I didn't give it away.
Mhm.
But that's why I got what I wanted, because I took care of my
Of your
stuff.
stuff.
So my parents didn't feel like getting her, and I played with it and I kept it. So they said, well, because he keep in mind he got that BB gun and he did almost shoot his eye out.
He did.
So
That is literally the first thing he did.
so
He
with
went
that
out
being
there and popped
said, he probably not gonna fuck with that toy no more. So the next time he act, because you remember how when you was a kid and your mama asks you what you really really wanted and you tell her what you really really want and then you get it and you play with it for 2 days and you throw it in the corner. So next year when you ask for what you really really want, she roll her eyes and say,
Mhm.
okay, because you told me you wanted this and you did this with it for
And
two
it's
days.
collecting dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
It's
I
not even
think
yours no more. It belonged to your cousin.
depending on where your parents were and the monetary that they could
Mhm.
spend on stuff, a lot of the times you failed yourself by not
Yes.
appreciating what you got. And yes, I can think of many times that I mean, I never got the doctor set when I was a little. I never got that.
Oh,
That was something
fire.
that I really wanted as a little child, but I got a Nintendo.
Like the bag with the stethoscope and
Mhm.
the
But I got a
Sheila.
Nintendo, and I got Teddy Ruxpin and all his friends, and I got a reclining chair, and I got a bubblegum machine, and I got all of this other stuff and bunk beds, and it was just me at the time,
Yeah.
So, and Disney, like a Disney clock with all the Disney characters on it from like the 80s, and that's still in my dad's house,
Damn.
but that's
How
the kind of
fire.
shit that I had. But I didn't
Mhm.
want that. I just wanted the doctor set. Like,
And just like you said, you got all of those things, but that's the one you didn't get the doctor say. You didn't get the doctor say.
so I mean, yeah, man. I mean, last year was a good Christmas. Everything
Mhm.
I asked for, I got it. So that was pretty cool. Well, yeah, last year that was a good Christmas.
What a
Um,
blessing. Just even still
yeah,
as an adult, like
that's a blessing.
the way that that transcends through your whole like life. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
But that's why I'm a good gift giver, and that's
Mhm.
why I try to, at least if somebody asks me, you know, to get them something, I try to get them what they ask for, or I try to get them something really nice, you know what I'm saying, because
Yeah.
I know what it feels like to ask for what you want, but I also understand what that means when it comes to privilege, because some people don't get anything. I remember
Yes.
a few years ago I did some outreach on Christmas where we went to a shelter where we gave stuff to kids for Christmas, and I had made these mystery boxes for older kids, and so it was an older boy there and he was getting a lot of gifts because they were just wrapped gifts. So I went and I found the gifts that I brought to give to him because he couldn't appreciate the stuff. And it had like
Yeah.
Rick and Morty stuff in it. He was just so happy that somebody thought of older kids and he
Mhm.
appreciated that. But we take that stuff for granted. You know what I'm saying? And I
Totally.
understand my statements today. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. So I do understand the level of privilege that comes with still being a 35-year-old woman and getting what you want for Christmas in 2020. I
Yeah.
understand that is truly a blessing that a
Yeah.
lot of people don't have. Okay,
It's
you
true.
go.
No, I love hearing your thoughts about all that stuff and how it plays into your life, and I think that's my favorite part about this movie too, is like how they have him. It makes so much sense that you have the older Ralphie narrating this whole, like, telling the story of, one of the best Christmases I ever had and how it all came to.
But
You
that
know what
kind of
I'm
made me
saying?
sad when he said it's the best gift I ever got and the best gift I ever got. That kind of made me sad because
Mhm.
we all have things we want at all ages, and nobody ever got you anything else in your life that was better than a BB gun that you probably didn't use.
Mm. I mean, yeah, I that's it's a possibility. It's a possibility. We all remember things different, and we all remember things for what we remember them for. And like when it's this reminds me of, like, if they did it the way that it happened, right? It would be the idea of when you got a black person in a scary movie. It wouldn't happen because I'm not gonna go check the scary noise. I'm not going to go walk down the stairs, right? If if older Ralphie tells the story of, like, yeah, I got this cool BB gun and, like, I never use it again, it's not as fun as hearing all the things that built up to that moment, because I think when you're a kid, I believe that it is that. It's the countdown to Christmas. It's the day before Christmas. It's telling Santa, sending the letter, telling your parents, wondering have they hid the prizes, the gifts in the house. Like, sometimes it's not the gift. It's the whole idea and the build up to the moment. And I think also it's also a film, so that's the way that they're just gonna frame it. They're not gonna be like, oh, I've gotten better gifts before, but I think maybe the admittance it will be is that this is the best memory centered around a gift than actually the BB gun. That's the way I like to think about it. I don't think it was the BB gun itself. I think it was like him finally standing up to the bully, the moment that he has with his mom, like, even the bad moments, cussing in front of his dad, getting a C on his paper, leaving
But
his
I
friend
also think
hanging. Like,
being heard without speaking,
mm,
because his father heard him, saw him, recognized what he wanted, and being that his father is never
mm,
present, and his father was the one who went and bought that for him. His
yeah.
mom didn't even know anything about
She
it.
had no idea. It was the last gift given. It was over in the corner, like,
Yeah, he
and
went and
and, and
bought
the
that on his own.
joy that he had, and that's what sometimes it's about more than the actual gift itself, is putting this, yeah, the gift giver actually like taking some pride in that moment, to be able to bring that happiness to his kid, even though it nearly shot his eye
Right,
out.
which they'll never know because he
They'll
can't never
never
tell them.
know the joys of the things that you keep from your parents, or the things that you don't tell other people, that you say, like, I'm taking this to the grave. uh
But it's a contrast from like Jingle All the Way, where you have a father who's not present, who once
mm,
was present and is now not present, and
yeah,
doesn't get his son the gift that he is literally is everywhere. It's everywhere.
every
His
waking
cereal, his
moment.
clothes. He watch it every day. He quoting the lines. He running through the house, jumping around, and you don't see
Turbo man,
this.
turbo man, turbo man, turbo man.
This boy literally never mentions it to you. He never says it directly. He never has the heart and the bravery enough to just say, hey, y'all, this is what I wanted. His mom had to tell him, you know what Ralphie said he wanted for Christmas? A BB gun. He gonna shoot his eye out. Well, honey, I had a BB gun when
You
I
know
was
they
8. I
pillow talked about
mean,
that one. You know they pillow talked about that
we
one.
could get him a BB gun. Well, I don't know, honey. I don't think we should get it. Well, maybe we just talk about it a little late. Okay, you say he don't want to get. Okay, we won't get it. And then he thought enough of his son, even though he was not present, And they did a very good job to show that he was not present. He didn't deal with them kids, not for real.
No, she what like I mean this was a whole nother version of the stay at home, like the 1940s version of the stay at home mom. Like she is a mama, like she don't have a name, she's mom.
Yeah.
He never even addresses her as like your mother. He says your mother, like he doesn't
Honey,
ever call her.
darling, dear.
Yeah, darling, dear, honey poo, like
Yeah. So I think that was an interesting, the fact that his dad, because that's when I was like, damn, how his daddy even know he wanted that? You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
He didn't never say nothing about it. And it's cool to see that his dad, who wasn't very present in his life,
was the one.
that bought that gift for him, that set that tone, and that also probably shifted their relationship and brought them closer as well.
Yeah, because if you really listen to the narration from the older Ralphie, he is always he lays it out honest and true to what who his father is and what he cares about and what like who he is as a man. Like we find that out, like the truth in this, the adult part of this, the things that we usually speak about the are in the narration of the film, like, and yeah, it's acted out through the characters and through certain scenes, but it's that narration that really wraps this all as a full story, as less than all these small vignettes that are all over the place leading up to Christmas. And if you really listen to him, he lays it all out for you. You really get an idea of who it is, which is why you can spend so much time like really being in it with the funniness of it and the fun of it and the silliness of it all, because the seriousness is all in the back.
Right.
Oh, we got
Thank
some
you,
people in the
Zombie.
chat.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
right, we got some people throwing down in the chat.
And hey, Midas, how you doing? Be safe
Right.
out there while you're
Oh,
driving.
please do, please do.
But yeah, man, I mean, I don't frequent the movie, but it's got some funny parts. I like the
I
part with
actually
the dogs coming
Oh
in and
my
getting
god,
the
the dogs and Ringo Bells.
who?
Super, it's not bad. When they go to the Chinese.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
they go to the Chinese, they have to go to the Chinese restaurant to eat dinner because the
The
dogs
dogs
ate
ate
the
the
turkey.
turkey. Well, they ate everything.
Ringo bells, Ringo bells.
Mm,
It's terrible.
it's too cringy for
It's
me.
terrible.
Uh,
It's absolutely
it's
terrible.
too cringy for me.
I can never laugh at that part because I'm like, y'all wrong.
No.
Y'all wrong.
Mm-mm,
Y'all wrong.
not funny.
Those heavy Asian accents, like,
Mm-mm, nope,
and not okay.
not at all.
Not
But
okay.
yeah, that's a Christmas story.
A Christmas Story, one of my ultimate favorites. I just love
Oh, do you have a quote?
movie. Look, I wanted to have fun with it. Like I said, there's some seriousness to it, right? With Ralphie's narration, but I have to go with my favorite character and my favorite quote that he says, and it's a one-liner, and it's after the mother breaks the lamp, and he was so mad that he couldn't yell out anything but "not a finger," and that was all, and that was all, and that's just like I fucking love that part. Like it's just so funny to me. Just not a finger. He
Yes, Stacy. We at
Yeah,
the
girl, you
quote.
missed everything. Literally right at the end. Damn, we at the quote. Yes, baby girl,
Yeah,
we at
girl,
the
we at
quote.
the quote. Christmas movies are only about an hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Christmas movies go like this.
Yeah, they quick. They quick and fast and real fast and quick. Yeah, so next week we are reviewing.
Harold and Kumar,
Okay.
a very No, A
A
Very,
Very Harold
Very
and
Cool
Kumar
Kumar
Christmas.
Christmas. Yes.
Never seen it. Never seen any Harold and Kumar films.
None of them. Not even the just
No,
classic White Castle.
never seen it.
Oh
Uh,
my
we are
gosh.
watching this
Wow.
because I'm an extra in it. Um,
A huge extra, not like just like
I'll be in there. I was like in there for the whole scene. Like,
you are in there the whole scene. Like that should there she go. There she go. In the trailer and everything.
oh, you seen the White Castle one, Stacy? No, I ain't seen the White
Yo,
Castle.
that's yeah, that's the classic one. Like to me, Harold and Kumar Goes to White Castle. I don't think I've ever seen. I haven't seen the other ones either. I've seen some of the Christmas one, obviously, because once we found out you were in it, I was like, oh, I have to watch it now. But it's up there with the like, Dude, Where's My Car? Kind of like, the white version of How High, or I guess How High is the white version of those black version of those movies. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of like up there with the Dude, Where's My Car? Just like classic stoner movie. It's just a stoner film. And so I'm interested to see how what transcend, because they're some interesting people, and I don't remember much about them. I just remember that they used to get high, but they are not like dummies like the guys from Dude, Where's My Car, or like just total potheads like Method Man and Redman and How High. At least that's what I don't remember of it. So I'm excited to watch it too, because I've never seen them this way, and I'm interested to see. Yeah. Oh, it's here we go. If it's a satire and inappropriate movie, I probably see. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, so we
That
watching
defines you
that.
as a person.
We watching that next week,
Yeah.
and like I said earlier, Bashweiser has won the Funko Pop giveaway
Congratulations.
this
Congrats.
month. We
You
giving away something every month when we go live, maybe. But yeah.
at least some stickers.
But just
Right?
sign up yeah, at least some stickers. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Uh, I mean, you can follow me on Twitch as well.
I was about to say, right. You can
Uh,
also follow me,
and
follow me on
follow
Twitch, follow
Toya.
me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Latoya Coates, LATOYACOLTS, point of view finder, Misfit Academics. Get your 10 pages a day with the books we should have read. Like all of that. Just if you go to Latoya Coates, you'll find all of that stuff. So
All of the stuff.
all of the
And
things.
yeah, you can follow me here at Chevy the Superstar, as the Superstar on Instagram and Twitter. Um, yeah, man. Thank y'all for coming tonight.
We
Let's
appreciate
do
y'all.
some rundowns of the folks
Mm-hmm.
that came in and said something. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. That's me. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Midas. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you, all the lurkers. We
We appreciate
appreciate you. Thank everyone. And we will see y'all
next
next
Thursday,
next Thursday. Um
23rd.
dang, I was gonna raise somebody, but it ain't nobody that I follow that's streaming.
Oh no.
So no raid tonight, but I have to remember to do that more often. And we will see y'all next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern
You
Standard
feel me?
Time. Y'all
Thanks,
be safe.
everybody.
Go get them Christmas gifts.
Don't be like me. Bye.
Bye, y'all.